And across those 6 lines, we also got several zones of gold mineralisation there as well.
Astral Resources has confirmed high-grade gold from its latest assay results at its Faysville Gold Project in Kalgoorlie in Western Australia. And joining me now to discuss those results is Astral's Managing Director, Mark Dukla. Mark, how much more confident are we now from those results at the Camperman deposit?
Well, the Camperman deposit's actually largely already in an indicated category. So we're very confident of the profitability of mining this Camperman deposit. And we're going to see it come out in the pre-feasibility that will release in the next couple of weeks. But what we've done there is we've increased the area that is now being infilled to a 20 by 20 meter pattern. And one of those lines of drilling has just revealed multiple stack loads of these westerly dipping zones of mineralization, and they actually extend beneath the current pit shell. So there's certainly some more growth there. And furthermore, we did a number of infill tests within Camperman, again, testing for these repeats of these westerly dipping zones of gold mineralization. And the majority of those infill tests were successful. So it's certainly helping us to build on our resource model for Camperman.
And Mark, 313 air core drills were also completed across several prospect areas within the area, potentially. What were the most notable results so far?
Well, with that air core program, we started drilling some lines of air core around the Empire Rose prospect, which is northwest of Camperman. We did that last year, and we did one more line of air core drilling early this year, and we've got significant zones of gold mineralization along that southern line. So we will follow that up with RC drilling when we next bring the RC rig back to Faysville, which will be in this September quarter. So just coming up into the next quarter. Similarly, we then went and did 6 or so lines of air core through the central Faysville anticline area. So the anticline is an area where you do expect to see a lot of stresses in the rock. We've also seen from aeromagnetics that there are a couple of cross-cutting structures through there. So it does give you an area of geological interest. And across those 6 lines, we also got several zones of gold mineralization there as well. One of the more interesting ones is 2 of the lines, which are 300 meters apart. We've tagged similar mineralization as we've come across another structure that we've noticed in the air core. So there is potentially this 300-meter long strike length of mineralization for us to then also come and test with an RC rig. And again, we'll look to test that in the coming September quarter.
It sounds like there's quite a few progressions taking place on multiple fronts there, Mark, and the next quarter ahead of September is said to be quite busy. What could investors expect in the coming phase?
Well, look, I guess the key piece of work we're working on at the moment is the pre-feasibility study. That is on track to be released in this June quarter, and we do expect that to actually show some fantastic set of financials. We expect to be producing 100,000 ounces per annum out of this new pre-feas for 12 years. We expect to be mining between 10 and 15 and processing for 20. So it's going to be a significant upgrade to the Mandilla Gold Project, given what we put out in the scoping study in September of 2023. So that's the key piece of work. But we are currently also drilling at Hestia. So we've completed an infill program at Iris, which is at the Mandilla Gold Project. We've then followed on with some lines of extensional drilling at Hestia. And once that is complete, then we've got a 10,000 meter RC program in the wider Spargoville tenement package, which is what that tenement package that we just acquired through the transaction with Maximus. So we will be rapidly advancing the development of our project and at the same time continuing to explore across our tenement package. So yeah, it'll be a busy into this current financial year and certainly into the next.
Sounds like it. Mark Dukla, thank you so much for the update.
No worries. Cheers. Thanks very much.